Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wildfire Gaming, the greatest channel with under 110 subscribers, and I'm about to play some of the greatest platformers of all time, Spyro the Dragon. I don't want to talk too much because I really am very eager to get into this, but suffice to say, I grew up with Spyro. They are some of my favorite games of all time. Year of the Dragon in particular is probably the most important game in my gaming life. It cemented me as a gamer for life, and I'm very excited to play it, and it has a glorious logo to this day. But I'm going to start obviously at the beginning, and I cannot wait any longer, so let's get to it.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
I think it's 12.
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
This is significantly better than the original intro.
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
I guess so. Interesting for it to be on screen, makes a lot more sense. Wow. I've been waiting for this moment for an incredibly long time. You don't understand. It's pretty amazing. It really is. Wow, that was smart. Alright. Okay, so that's interesting. Get my bearings here. Oh wow, there's a little vibration when he lands. So I know that you can change the music. That's amazing. It really doesn't make that big a difference in this level. I think it will at times. So I'll be messing with that periodically, particularly in the third game. I think I'm going to want a lot of the original music. I love that they have that there. You can change the controls, but I'm going to try to go with what we got. And let's break Nestor out of here. I love their design, their new designs.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Oh wow, look at that fairy. She's cute. Cool. Alright, well, let's go break this guy out. So, yeah, it does have the drop instead of the hover in the first game. Look at this guy. Okay, yeah, so I was a little worried about the charge. It's a little different. But I'll get the hang of it, I'm sure. He turns a little wider than he did before. But, it's not too bad, I don't think. So... It's definitely not as bad as I was concerned that it might be. I really like that mist effect they put at the bottom of the portals. That looks really good. Jump feels good. I was a little worried about him not jumping high enough, but I mean, I guess that's something they can't really screw up. It's interesting how the gems are a little more hidden now because of the grass. Alright, let's go break this guy out. He's going to tell me about sparks.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing?
His
name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Very cool. Alright, so there's this little secret here. I'm sure a lot of people know about it. Well, that was not a good start. Forgot. This water is so inviting, I forgot I can't swim in it. Well, it's a little more obvious now. I mean, this thing's like light up. In the original, it was not obvious. So that's interesting. I'm thinking about doing something like first, actually, but I want to explore this hub world a little more. Oh boy, Sparks is in trouble here. Me running the show. So one thing that's interesting about the camera is you used to be able to twist the camera while you were charging, and now you can't do that. However, the camera does a good job of staying behind you, so you don't really need to. That was one thing that I've been thinking about a lot in preparation for this game. I haven't played these. Oh boy, here we go. I have the hover. I haven't played these in a while. That jump was always very... I got a skill point for that? What? That jump was always really tough in the original. So I'm going to have to torch some sheep to get butterfly first. Sparks here. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Okay. And so, this guy actually says different things based on when you open him. Because I can't get to the boss yet. Because I shouldn't be able to. Yeah. That looks savage, by the way. Even in the original game, that dragon head looked good, but it obviously looks better now. So let's see what this guy has to say. Let's see how he looks, first of all. Pretty close.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
I'm gonna come back and check with that guy to see. I think it's cool how they fly away now. I'm gonna come back and see if he says anything, says it different. Oh yeah, so they have the dynamic music. So if you just like stop, it should change. Kind of fades, maybe. Yeah, yep, there it goes. Wow. Wow, Sparks is just getting right up in that camera. That's interesting. And then whenever you take off, like it like speeds up. It's interesting. I like the little vibration when he lands. So I'm not sure which level I want to do first. I mean, they're all so interesting. I might just go ahead and do Stone Hill first. That's kind of lame, but I'm kind of eager to see it. But, let's go ahead and go down here and see if I can get all the gems in this homeworld. I don't think I am. Looks like I'm missing quite a few, actually. So you should look at that water. You should have to get 10 dragons to advance to the next world.
If you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world.
That's interesting. I never even considered him talking. Alright, good. Yeah, I can charge through there. Oh yeah, I haven't been over here yet. Where is that? Yeah, it's over here. Oh, no, it's over here. This is a very exciting day for me, being able to play this. Is Tomas? I know this game shockingly well.
Hey, Spyro.
Oh, yeah, he's playing me too.
Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
That was well done. Much better than in the original. So that's interesting. Whenever he charges, there's like a little... Oh, well, maybe that was just like... So the fairies are a little different. I think... I mean, I don't know if her face is different, but I think her dress is a little different. I mean, I know that Zoe didn't debut until the second game, but the original was always the same red dress fairy, I think. This game has a lot of fairies, actually. Cool. Yeah, so I think I should be pretty well on track here. Missing 9, there's a little whirlwind here. Look how exciting it looks to go up that whirlwind. It used to be, the reason those whirlwinds are there is that it used to be to render different parts of the level, but I mean, I'm sure that's not the case anymore. Yeah, the falling from the glide is a lot better, actually. It used to be kind of clunky. That's good. So if I pull up the guidebook here, okay, so it doesn't register the worlds until you've been to it, the realms, whatever. So that's kind of a shame. But I think I'm gonna random number generate which levels I do. So this is Town Square. There's also Stone Hill. There's the night one. I can't remember what it's called. Is that it? Oh yeah. And then there's Scorched. I can't go there yet. And then there's the flight level. So I'm gonna do them in that order. All right. So it registered 4, which I'm gonna say is the flight level. And I kind of wanted to get that out of the way anyway, just to see if I can do it and test these flight controls. Sunny flight. Oh boy, off to a good start. Here we go. So this is our first time flying to a realm here. So it actually does have to load. And so, yeah, I saw this earlier today that you can kind of control them a little bit. That was definitely not the case in the original. You can even make them flutter. That's cool. So I used to be pretty good at these, but you know, it's been a minute since I've done the sunny flight. So we'll see. I know there's general strategy, but we'll see how I do here. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be having trouble with these. Oh shit! All right, so not the great start that I was hoping I would have. I was actually feeling pretty good about that run so far, but shows what I don't know. So there's I get used to the steps and how low he goes and whatnot. These little flights I feel like are the hardest in. Oh wow, you can really go up there. I feel like these are the hardest in the first game, but oh boy, I'll get it eventually, even if I don't get it now. Looks, you know, looks phenomenal, obviously. So the idea is you want to go against the direction they're going. No one explicitly tells you that, it's just kind of obvious. But it is harder to react. You do it that way. Okay, so now we're still going to have arches, and then there's those little chests. I didn't do this very well. Alright, I don't know if the arches start over here. Let's just hope that there's some on this side. Yeah, okay, good. The arches are where you're really tested because they're the furthest apart. It's not challenging to get through them, but you know, you have to manage your time to be able to make it. Might actually be a good idea to do the arches last. See, I'm not doing too great here. I'm close. May have to dip in here and try to break some of the. Oh, this isn't where the chests are. Okay, well that's that then. So yeah, with these flight levels, you can't make. I mean, if the first little mistake you make, it's pretty much over. So I better go get my bearings on those chests. So they're in this cave. Let's see if I can just go ahead and grab all these real quick. What is cool about these levels, though, is that there's no like one way to do it. Like you can do them in whatever order you want, as long as it works. So I made a mistake there by not. Uh-oh, that was a huge mistake. Oh boy, okay. Let's see how fast I can do these. You get, this is where you build up the most. You have a good concentration of, but they're not coming at me at a great clip, these trains. And that's a nice touch. I don't think they had that whistle before. Alright, so I got about 30 seconds. Obviously I'm gonna get the planes and then hopefully we can make it. The hell are the planes? Planes. Oh. Alright, well let's just get this on here. Yeah, this isn't looking too great. I'm gonna have to do this basically perfectly. I have not done that, but I'm not doing too many. What do I have? Missing one. Missing one. Yeah, I feel like I would have gotten the hang of this a little better. This was the original, but you know, the mechanics are slightly different. So it's just a race against time on these arches. It's not looking too good. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, I'm not gonna quite make it. Oh. Alright, well. I think I am gonna go for these chests again first, though. Also, no, it's okay. They're also kind of the hardest. Maybe the birds are the hardest. Alright. I gotta get a track here. It wasn't ideal necessarily. Oh jeez. So what is that? Okay, anyway. Kind of some weird mechanics going on in there, I feel like, but I feel like the arches do need to be last. Maybe they should be first. I might try them first. Oh boy. I might try them first if I fail again. So I'm losing time when right here. There's a lot of dead time. Also, last time I had trouble finding the planes. They flew pretty haphazardly before, but this seems particularly so. Alright, there's one. Oh, it's behind me based on the sound design. Oh, that was devastating. Comes down to this. I'm just gonna make it. Boom. Alright. Good enough, as no one else would say. Alright, so I wonder if that means that I can go to Scorch now. Oh, it's interesting that they have the wind going by. I mean, it obviously makes sense. Set level complete. Always a glorious thing to see. Okay. Let's go see if we can get the Scorch now. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it necessarily. Just wanna know. Yeah, it's not. That's a no for that. All right. So Stonehill Town Square or the night one. I can't remember what it's called. I think I'm gonna go to Town Square. It's over here. Where is Town Square? That's over here. Cool, very excited to see an actual level. I bet very few people did the Speedway first. I really like the Speedways in the third game. Everything about the third game is pretty much, it's pretty damn near perfect. I am incredibly excited to do that one, which is why I'm going to do it last, also because it comes last. Spyro 2 is my least favorite of the three, but it's also the one I know the least, so I'm still very excited to play it. It's also the one that's been the longest since I've played that game. And I feel like I've beaten the first one almost as many times as I've beaten the third, but not quite as many. I know the third one really well, particularly in the beginning. Wow, this looks really good. Oh, sparks. Just too busy eating butterflies to worry about my gem collecting needs.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
I had to change, wow, he knocked over his thing. That was a nice touch. They did a great job on the detail of those characters. The camera really whips, too. It was pretty slow in the original. Gotta charge the bulls. Yep, it works. That's awesome. I feel like a lot of people don't know that little detail. I don't think you get anything for flaming them down. Yeah. So I like to just leave them there as monuments to my aggression. And, oh boy, don't want to go too far off the cliff there. So it is not inverted up and left and right, or I mean up and down. Actually, yeah, they are. Losing my mind. This was always a really tough climb in the original, but not so bad there. Got a cake.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
Yeah, it's based on the fact that I glided here. Yes, I do know that. And that's interesting that they had Thanks Spyro there. I don't think it was going too well for this guy. Wow, he looks great. I missed him. Oh, missed him again. Oh, did you hear that? That's an audio cue. Oh, you can actually see her. Or is it a guy? People say that they're guys, but I never used to believe that. Let's get this bull. It's pretty close. I always thought the original bulls looked pretty... Wow, did he just like try to smash me? I always thought the old bulls looked pretty weird, so I like this redesign quite a bit. This game was kind of revolutionary in that the enemies around you react to you and like try to chase you, or they rear up to hit you, you know, when you come near. That was a revolutionary thing for platformers at the time, and just games in general.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg! Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Wow, that was great. He's a chef. These people are kind of big on eating, it seems. I can't remember what the first guy had with him, but... The camera really whips. Okay. I was about to say, I don't... Oh boy, that didn't work. I was about to say, I don't know if the original camera was inverted, but you couldn't go on the left or the up and down axis in the original. So, there you go. Alright. That was always a tough glide, too. Leaf on the wind. Whatever that means. I'll check my trophies later. Oh man, she faked me out. I'll do that in a second. Oh, that's not what that is. Thor. Doesn't have an axe.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
Thank you for releasing me. It's a joke. Alright, so I'm still missing a gem, actually. I don't suppose. Oh boy. If the OGs know what I was trying to do there. I was trying to see if... wow, that's interesting. I mean, I know that he could roll in the first game, but I don't know if he could roll quite... Wow, she's down here! Yeah, big mistake. It's funny how the dragon eggs aren't that big a deal in... Wow, so they actually stay for the whole level? Oh, that is an amazing detail. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find this this gem. I'm betting it's toward the end. Not so much here at the beginning. I'll check up here to make sure. Yeah, it's harder to see him. I bet it's really gonna be tough in Stone Hill. I love his animation. It's really great. Oh, you know, it's probably from over here whenever I was tearing around trying to get that egg thief. Just barely made that. There's... Oh, it's not just one. Okay. Uh-huh. I feel like those tripped me up in the original game, too. Cool. 100% level complete, and you can just exit anywhere you are. Which is really nice. Alright, so we can go to Stone Hill, the Dark Passage, maybe that's what it's called? Or, Scorch. I think I'm gonna go to Stone Hill. Oh, that's so great. So it's not gonna take me long to get through these games, I don't think. But, I'm just enjoying every minute. Remember there was a time when I hadn't played video games in a while. I'd gotten really into music and had kind of been neglecting video games. Well, that's kind of a weird way to put it, and I just hadn't been playing them that much. And I remember I started up this game and came to Stone Hill, obviously, and I was just so amazed. I was just how much fun I was having, particularly like running around those hills up at the top of the level. Very excited to see how that looks. Looks pretty freaking great so far. Wow, I never noticed, but look at the detail on him, like the scales and stuff. Looks really good. These little fountains, those are in the original. The detail is astounding. It really is. Can't remember. Do you have to kill? Yeah, you gotta kill enemies for gems. Sorry, goat. Man, they really launched. It's really satisfying. Oh, this isn't where I meant to come. So apparently you can charge these old men. I don't know. I don't know if you could do that in the original or if I just didn't. I just assumed you couldn't because they were kind of big. But I never charged them as a kid. Okay. People like to compare the Spyro games for obvious reasons with Crash Bandicoot. They were PlayStation mascots and everything. The Spyro games are actually quite different from the Crash games, and in my opinion, way better. At least 1 and 2 are better than the Crash games. I'm not the biggest fan of Spyro 2, but it'll be interesting to see how much I enjoy the redone version. Very excited about that. I got Gavin down here. A really good friend named Gavin, so this one always sticks out to me. Pour some coffee.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Kissed his guns on the way up. What a guy. Cool. Okay. Let's go over here, maybe? Let me get that before I miss it, because that was really well hidden. Yeah. So this is really satisfying right here. Just forget to charge all these things.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
So now I have enough dragons to go on to the Peacemakers, which, you know, obviously I'm probably not going to do that. Go ahead and finish up the level set of the world I'm in. But it won't take me long. It will not take me long to get there. Let's go ahead and do this. This level's a masterpiece. Significantly better than Town Hill, in my opinion, or Town Square.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
He was more of a dick about it in the original. Alright, look at that. Ugh, it's glorious. And then there's the secret down here. Just the fact that this beach is down here, it's such a nice little, you know, hidden area. It's just great. The water looks a little inviting. I bet a lot of people are going to not know that you can't touch the water in the first game. But, which is kind of weird considering that he's just how big a swimmer he is in the second one. I'm a little concerned about the swimming controls just because they were so perfect. Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 have the absolute greatest swimming controls of any game I've ever played. I hope that these can translate, but I don't know. It's not going to be easy. Oh, that was a really nice animation. It turned in the lock. Alright, let's go up to the hills and wrap this one up. This way. Oh, so they added the blue butterflies to the first game. That's cool. That sound is spot on.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet!
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
I really like this redone music, actually. I thought I was gonna not like it very much compared to the originals, but it is great. I'm gonna test it again. Yeah, has that kind of rumble that the new version doesn't quite have. That freaking bass, but I like the new one too. It doesn't sound that different. So these little force fields still here? That's cool. Yeah, look at these just rolling hills. It's easy to lose trims in here. Gotta take it a little slow. Oh. In the original game, it's a lot more obvious where you can't go. Didn't have all these hills and stuff in the background. They look really good. Let's see where I'm still missing at least a chunk. There's a couple of them. There's a box over there. Yeah. We got an egg thief over here. Forward to taking her down. They're pretty quick, little buggers. Oh boy. A little tougher to do the flame trick there. Still missing a couple of gems. It's very likely that they're up here in these hills where I doubt I would have missed them anywhere else. But this is actually one of the tougher levels to get all the gems in just because of, and it's even harder now with this grass. Just because of, you know, the nature of, it's a pretty vast level. It could really be anywhere up here. And, I hope I'm not missing them because they're a little bit harder to see. The thief was over here. So it seems like I didn't explore this area that good. Could be that I left some over here, but I don't think I left any in this this whole thing. I know I went this way. Let's make sure. Oh no! I'm still missing one. One gem. That's the worst. I really don't think this is going to be a problem in other levels. I think it's really just this one. In the original, you could kind of see him glint at a distance, but I don't know if they did that in this one. I wonder if I did leave it somewhere else. I've checked these hills pretty thoroughly. But where could I have left it, though? If it's not on these hills. Pretty sure I got them on Gavin's old thing. This level is so big. Could be in this area somewhere. I don't think it's an enemy. That'd be convenient. There it is. Man. Psyched myself up with out with those hills and it wasn't even up there. Alright, well that's good. Glad I got it. Alright, so Scorch or Dark Hollow. It does make sense to save the boss for last, although it's cool that you can fight it early. But I'm very interested in Dark Hollow. I'm a huge fan of this level. This is my theme on my PlayStation right now. I got the pre-order bonus theme, and so let's check it out. That looks like this. Kind of weird how it's the same texture on his belly and his horns. Okay, well I don't remember this orange blob being here. Look how happy Sparks looks. Oh shit, that guy seemed huge. This is a charge him. These little frog guys. These guys definitely seem bigger than they were in the original. Got a key here. I think I know where it is. No surprise there, I guess. They're trying to hit me with chicken. They're ripping off their own product.
Oh,
wow.
It's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint.
Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Yeah, that's okay. Whoops. But that's nice. These guys are like unique to this level. It's not probably true.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Man, he looked really good in that light. It was a cool room. Always was. So the music's a little different whenever you're in a cave like this. It's cool. I'm used to this music because, like I said, it's the background on my PlayStation. Are these books? What detail? Look at these guys. I don't know what's their chance. I think there's only 100 gems in this level, so I'm on track. Look at those books. That is cool. Definitely wasn't like that before. Oh, let's light up these torches. Fire is a little better than it was in the original. I don't know if you can see that, but the trophy says light my fire. I haven't even thought about looking at the trophies. This was a demo level in the original game's demo.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know that obvious information. I mean, I guess if you never played this before, you would know, but you probably would have figured it out by now. More useful it would be to... You can't use your flames on the metal guys. I guess people... Hello. Done. She's cheery. Look at that happy little bugger. It's a very short level. Very short. Maybe the shortest in the game. It has to be. But a good one. I really like it. And that just leaves Scorch, which was the first level they showed. I'll go talk to that dragon and see if he says his other line. Oh wow, look at that. That was nice.
Hi, Spyro.
Hey.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
Cool. Toasty. I thought it was intimidating boss. He actually looks pretty intimidating on the surface. I'm sure everybody knows what the deal is with him. Looks really good here. So already almost finished the first homeworld. It's gonna slow down significantly when I get to the second one. That's where business really starts picking up. It really starts picking up with the third. But people playing this game like on the demos I would watch like made it look way harder than it actually is. These dogs. Man, they are crazy. They are tough little buggers. They got me there. Look at those gems hiding from me. Gems look great, by the way. So I don't know if that would work. Yeah, they were tougher than the original These dogs. You couldn't turn on a dime quite as well. These are a little slower. It's like Crash Bandicoot crystals. Is that what they look like? Is that the Autumn Plains? Oh my gosh, that's cool. Oh man, what a cool Easter egg. Man, I gotta look at the rest of these now. Wait a minute, what was that coming from the left? Oh, I know who that is, that hidden bastard. I don't know what that one is. Looks like it might be the Summer Forest, but it's hard to make out. I don't know about that one either. But that's definitely Mountain Plains. That's very cool. Mountain Plains is kind of famous with people for some reason. It is a cool open world, definitely one of the best. In this game, it's just they don't really have that theme. Like in the second game, they have the seasons. In the third game, they have the time of day. Oh, the burning grass is just great. Oh, that was a great sound effect. Look at that. Even in the original game, this level was cool, but nothing obviously like this. I remember my grandma watching me play the original games when they were, fairly new. And just, she was amazed by the detail of the original games. People who say the original games didn't look great are wrong. They looked amazing for the time.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on! I think I smell a barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
I wonder if they meant to where he can actually hurt you. Because in the original game, look how badass he looks. In the original game, he can't actually hurt you until it's revealed that he's just a stupid, goat, whatever, lamb, sheep, whatever. I don't know what it is. He's got that freaking scythe. Look at the razor blade on that thing. Let's see if you go up to it. Yeah, okay, you can adjust. The original, that was not the case. Obviously, the real threats are these dogs. But yeah, in the original, you could just walk right up to him and he wouldn't do jack shit to you. Alright. That's the artisan world done. It was fun. Of all the worlds, or of all the redone tracks, I think I like this one the least, actually. Oh, it sheds back whenever you leave. That's cool. What am I gonna do that for? Let's hear the. You didn't have to go through all those ways to do that, but I mean, it's in truth, it really wasn't the greatest track he ever did to begin with. I I kind of think he just got better as he went. Some of the songs in the second game are bangers, and they really get good in the third one. Let's look at the guidebook here. Look at that 100%. I hope it's actually books in, you know, the second and third game, but they didn't use a book in the first one, so I guess that's why they didn't do it here.
Wow!
Wow.
I see you've been busy rescuing dragons, Spyro. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready. Okay. Boom. The first game, like whenever it got to this view, like the skybox and the like world below, like the ground, merged into one. It was just like a dark blue screen. But it only lasted for a second. This is actually a longer load than it was in the original. Significantly longer load than it was in the original. Different skybox. Also, the music would start in the original while you were landing, but here, not until you get here. Looking forward to seeing some Nork ass. I specifically did not look up this this subworld so I could just see it for myself in all its glory. Titan, he looked really badass in the first game. Looks pretty badass here too.
Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us.
Yeah.
Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
I think it's implied that Nasty Nork turned... Wow, look at this guy. He looks intimidating. Turned, these enemies, these Norks, I guess, into... Like, the gems into Norks. I don't know if that's, if I just made that up somewhere or something, but... Yeah, they're just, like, nailing each other there. And you can use these, cannons. See, now that looks like you wouldn't want to touch it right there. I don't know if are they gonna shoot me? Yeah, of course they are. Should have shot him, but this is Dry Canyon. Some of my favorite levels are here. I gotta see Clifftown. Dry Canyon, that's where business really picks up. All right, let's see this. Yeah, you gotta run. Yeah, run into your little. So you had to take out one of them first. Okay, here we go. Oh, well. It's not really an ass like it was in the original. That was a little underwhelming, actually. Clifftown is a freaking masterpiece of a level. Look at those little rabbits. What? Oh yeah, they like they used to make like a little animation. So this one you have to get a certain number of gems to advance, and I probably have them. Let's see what he has to say.
Well, Magic Crafter's world is far away and very dangerous. Maybe if you find 1,200 stolen treasure, I'll show it to you.
Pretty damn close to that. Not the most stringent requirements. Which is cool.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Well, that was shocking. And then what's this? The ice cavern. Very cool. Hello, Sparks. That was weird. You actually have to use a cannon to blow open these things. Let's get that one over there too. I bet that took many a kid a while to figure out. Dr. Shimp. I always get the shimp. Yeah, and then they shake it off. What the hell is up with that? Oh yeah, there's the bullseye. Before it was just a cliff face, but now it's got like a little guy carved into it. Oh, I didn't remember there being a dragon over there. Clifftown is one of my all-time favorite Spyro levels, so I'm very excited about doing that one. Of course, we got this night flight to do eventually. Oh, Scott. Direct. Oh man, there's a freaking thief over here.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
Oh. What was that? Is that fairy? Look at those gems I just left sitting there. So cool. Oh, not good. Let's do a little inventory. So there's the canyon, Clifftown, ice caves, Dr. Shimp, and night flight. Can't remember if that's always the same number of levels in this game or if they mix it up. I know in the third one they always have the same. The second one they definitely do not. Oh, come on. That's a little ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm not gonna make it. I guess I need to go to the near side. Cool. Oh, this guy's in the back now. I think I'm gonna go for the flight level again. Get it done. Wonder if I'll have as much trouble. Look at that, I can go to the... What is the next one? Magic Crafters? It's a cool one. Looks very blue in this light. Here we go. Flying through rings. So this one already has a kind of a more clear path for you. these are way closer together than they were before. I bet a lot of people miss this. This is what you're supposed to do. Like these things, they just kind of look pretty ambient. Oh boy. Not the clearest path here. Oh boy. Wow. Oh! Damn, I don't know what I could have done better there. That was unforgiving. But now I have all this dead time. I don't think that helped really. Definitely didn't. Holy shit. Dang, this is brutal. I don't think this needed to be quite this tough. I don't think I ever had this much trouble. I think, I wonder if they screwed up. Because, I mean, I followed the path perfectly that first time. So I wonder if they, like, are making Spyro fly slower or something. Without realizing it, because... I mean, I know that these were tough. I don't think they were this tough. Couldn't do that faster, and I had a second to spare. But a lot of people are gonna have trouble with that one. Boys for Bob Jank. I hate that word. Yeah, so I'm just straight up glitched here. I'm in first person mode somehow. There we go. Let's just go to Dry Canyon. Dry Canyon is a crazy level. This is where things really start getting complex with their level designs. The level designs in the first game are fantastic. Maybe the best of all three. I mean, already, look at all these different paths. Got a freaking already. Eggs are better designed in this game than they were in the original. Those pink, those little pink things. Yeah, but I remember when my brother was playing this, he beat these 3 games for the first time this year. Not because they were getting reunited, but just because he wanted to play them. And he was shocked by the direction that, you know, how quickly things ramped up whenever he got to this level from those first artisan levels.
What? Huh? Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Nasty crows. Those enemies, man. I guess I better go ahead and go up these stairs. See that, see, but look at all these different paths and everything I could be taking. It's pretty remarkable. Yeah, this one had a good one. Look at how vast this is. I got this face planted.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known...
I forget.
It's very cool that Stuart Copeland did this music. I mean, it's just awesome. Freaking the police. Turn on the red light. Look at all this. Oh man, it's got clobbered by that bird. This level's crazy. So I might as well wait to go out there since I don't have the key yet. There's one jump or secret, whatever you want to call it, in this level that's crazy. This song is good. Alright, let's leave this area for now.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
It's a hint right there. He's right about that. Dry Canyon does reward good gliders. I think this might be it. Oh no, I blew it! But that is the crazy glide. It's like super obscure. There's a few of those in this game. This is the beginning level. There's a few of those in the first game, whereas there's not so much in the second, third that I can remember. But in the first game, there are some obscure secrets like that. And this is the first one of those, really. It's really satisfying to figure that stuff out for yourself, like I did when I was a kid. And I remember going around this level, you know, for ages trying to figure out what it was I was supposed to do. And I finally realized it.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head.
Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, so you get like, you know, you can see from the end of the level that he's here. So it does give you a hint, which is good. You know, it lets you know that there's something you're missing. But it's pretty tough to figure out exactly how to get up there. I like how the dragon reacts to that glide you did too. That's cool. To find that key. Was it up there? Oh, I got it already. Okay, good. So hopefully that's the only thing you know, those keys over there are the only things I'm missing. So we'll find out when we get there. Clifftown has some good glides too. It has one in particular. Nothing obscure like that though. The first worlds are great, super easy, but these Peacemaker worlds is where things, you know, this game really starts hitting its stride. Oh, in my opinion. I don't know if I'm gonna make this. Ooh, just barely. There's some mind-bending stuff in like treetops later on. That's quite a few. Adam, beautiful. Alright, we're blazing right along here. I might save Clifftown for last. Let's go take on Dr. Ship. Another thing that's cool about the boss levels is that they use elements from other levels, or at least enemies and stuff like that. And Dr. Shimp uses enemies from, definitely uses enemies from Clifftown. I don't know if it uses enemies from any of the other. So look at that. That's cool. Got like a freaking black sun going on here. Black hole sun. So yeah, these guys are tougher versions of the enemies that you would have faced if you'd done Clifftown already, which I have not. They're suiciders. See if she can actually hurt you now. The original she could not. Nope, she just slaps you. Oh! Those guys can hurt you though. Bring it on. So I guess I gotta get put there to hurt later. Got a whirlwind here. Got a whirlwind here. I can hear Dr. Simp over there. Idiot. Alright, so that's where you're supposed to go. Spyro games teach you, it's like, alright, that's where you're supposed to go? Okay, now let me go the opposite direction. I've done that in every game I've ever played because of Spyro. Ooh, I wasn't quite at the edge there. Not gonna make it. And can't save myself. Down we go! Oh man. Starting me over, huh? So the other ones are, wow, that's it? Oh, okay. The other ones are a little more forgiving. The other games, since you got that hover, which is a lot, you know, it's definitely very nice. I guess I'm going to be able to come out of there from a different angle. Yeah. I wish the hover was in the first game, but I guess they felt like it would break it if they put it in. Wow. This guy hates Dr. Ship.
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
Yes, he should. Looks like a friggin' idiot. And I always get the ship. Bosses in this game, not the best. But they really improve on that in the second game, and really in the third. I think the bosses in the third game are just phenomenal. Some of the best ever in platformers. Maybe the best ever in platformers, now that I think about it. If you can think of a better one, let me know. Let's do this. Wow. Freaking drilled. That guy's more naked than those guys that were trying to moon you. So he's got patterns. There it is. Uh-oh. Man, I was pushing it. Got us Sparks help me collect these gems. He was taunting my ass, wasn't he? Beautiful. 100% level complete. Let's go get some freaking butterflies. Alright. Where are those orders? Oh. Look kind of bad. Torching those little bunnies. I really want to do flip down, but let's go ahead and do the icy caves. The icy caves are pretty tough. I remember being impressed with the, and again, kind of like in the Dry Canyon, maybe even more so, the ice cavern. Ice caverns are vast, and I really like them a lot. I would definitely say the Dry Canyon is the best level we've done so far, but Ice Cavern may top it. Oh man, we got an aurora in the Ice Cavern. That is so exciting. Some snow. I love a good snow level. Let's see what they did. Let's see how they did this. That. Look at how vast these are. Oh! Talk about a cheap shot. And they did do that shine thing, where you can see them from a great distance. Impressive. Impressive. Thought this guy's name was Olford for a second.
Word of caution, little one.
Okay.
Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for that advice, dude. Yeah, this level's awesome. It's significantly better than even it was in the original, with how this got like these structures built in the ice caves. I mean, I know that's what they were going for in the original, but it really shines here. The land from the glide is just so much better than it was in the original. Huge improvement.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor, and in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Which doesn't really make any sense if you think about it, but that's why it took me a while to figure it out. For some reason, those gems on top of that thing really sticks out to me. Oh, this is where you're supposed to go to get this, probably. Look at that. Oh, this is probably how you're supposed to... I don't even know. Is this a whole thing? Just an optional area? Oh man, these ice caves. Nailed in the face. Oh no, this is where we're supposed to go. Oh! That's not good. We'll get the butterfly, dude. Oh man, those sparks levels. Oh, well yeah, it does make sense for their feet to be slippery. In this game. In the original game, it did not. Because there was no... there was no, armor on their feet. Oh! Triathlon. So I get finished this evening, I'll go back and see what all those trophies mean. I could platinum these games. I've never platinumed a game before. And Spyro seems like a pretty awesome place to start, given my history. I'm definitely gonna 100% them. Ragnar the Red.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
I mean, just look at all the shit I've done with this dragon. He's old.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
I wonder if that was just like a mistake in the original game, that there was some dragon that just said, "Thank you for releasing me," and like they just ran out of time or something, or I don't understand why some of them would be so lame. Okay, so yeah, how do you get up there? I genuinely do not remember. That's exciting, actually. So I'm clearly missing a ton of gems. This ice cavern is just it's just unbelievable how vast it is. I'm missing a decent number of gems, and I have no idea where they could be. I know I have a key, so obviously I need to figure out where that is. Look at this, a whole freaking thing I missed.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh. Ow. You laughed in my face. Look at all this. Reach on that guy. I'm getting pretty close. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. But I need to figure out where this key goes. Oh, it goes right there. Alright. That was easy enough. I highly doubt this is it. I'm missing a red gem. That's devastating. In these freaking ice caves. Could be anywhere. That's where I started. I think so. Oh, get that gem. It's actually kind of remarkable. It doesn't happen more often considering how fast I blaze through these levels. 12:34. It sucks. I'm about halfway through my stream this evening. There it is. Good. Could have been much worse. And away we go. I could just play this until I finished it. Except for, I guess eventually I need to sleep. And I am pretty tired, truth be told, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I can sleep whenever I need to. And then a cold night like tonight here in Henderson, Texas. Got the heat going. In the dark, playing some Spyro. This is an amazing experience right now that I'm having. Oh, did I just go to Dr. Shimp? That's not where I wanted to go. Alright, Cliff Town time. I love how they do this level. It's just great. Wow, he really went up there. Holy crap. That guy looks savage. Freaking Clint Eastwood staring me down. Look at that. It used to just be a bottomless pit, I think. Very cool. Yeah, there is an obscure glide in this level, actually. Oh man. This is a tough one. Been easier if this flame thing was not so damn hard. Oh, come on. There we go. Look at that dragon up there. What a masterpiece. Wow.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
His little wings are pretty small. I feel like they're a little smaller than they were. Wow, look at that. All these pots, make sure I got the gems on them. I don't let it miss some. Oh boy. Alright. Excuse me. Spring that.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
That's a pretty good idea. That's why I love this level, because you think it's over. And then there's this whole other half. It's just amazing. Yeah, I kind of remember now. So there's like a rocket somewhere. In fact, it's right there, I think. This should be interesting. Boom. Actually had a fuse, that was cool. Interesting managing the y-axis, because you couldn't do that before. Oh boy, just barely made that. Oh, thrilled by that honk. Vulture. Look at that. The glory. Oh! I'm missing a... Oh, I feel like I'm missing a good number of gems here. I know where some of them are.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
Man, I love this freaking level. Definitely the best so far. You just like, you start off, you're at the bottom, and then you get to that cliff, and you just conquer it. Just doing all this gliding. It's just beautifully created. It's not a huge level. Just from here, you can see the whole thing. But I just love how they made it. Look how that town just goes up that cliff. I mean, that's just from the original game. It's just great. Obviously, it looks fantastic here, but this is the obscure shit you gotta deal with. Oh man, I can't tell you how long it took me to figure that out. I'm sure I'm not alone on that one. Not quite finished just yet, though. Still some more stuff on this. Let's get up on this cliff. See if I can find it. I'm betting it's in this area. It could be on some rooftops in that other area over there as well. There's something over there. Let's go for it. Oh, that was it. What a masterpiece of a level. Just great. Look at that glory. That's it for Peacekeepers. Moving right along. Now, I'm definitely not going to make it through the Magic Crafters tonight, though. No chance of that. But I'll put a good dent in it, I think, before I go to bed. Where's that balloon?
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure.
It was fast.
Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready.
Oh, whoops.
Hop on, Spyro.
Alright, here we go. Let's see how they, yeah, it's fine. It's actually better, really. Wow. A lot of people don't get her that fast. And she'll jump up on this cliff here. And then you got kind of screwed. So you can come at her from the other way. Even I don't know if I've ever got her that fast.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
Well, it's actually just their clothes are blue. Yeah, so got that ridiculous sound effect. Coming through, indeed. He just thinks he's the man. What a bastard. Alpine Ridge, that one's crazy. Damn it. Just kind of runs in a circle here. Oh boy. There we go. Just kind of messing with my mind. The invention is supercharge, or super, whatever the hell it is. It is supercharged. Wow!
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent!
Go ahead, try it.
I think I will. Wow, that guy was ready. There's Alpine Ridge, High Caves, Crystal Flight.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
He does not want to hear their stupid stories. Lizard beak, oh man.
Thank you, Spyro, for recovering so many of our dragon eggs. Hop aboard for the Beastmaker's world if you're ready. Would you like to go?
I haven't even done any of these worlds yet. How do you get over there? Or is that where you start? Yeah, it is. How do I open that is the question. It's a big ask. That's not that hard. Oh, okay, yeah, that was a good one. And then I need to crack open the safe somewhere. Pretty complicated for a hub world. Always was the most complicated, I think. I guess maybe the magic, or this is the magic crouchers. Whatever the fifth world is kind of out there, but I love it. Maybe the best hub world in all of Spyro. Yeah, I can't remember where the key thing is. It's probably up there, but I don't know. There's something up there. Man, where could it be? Always gotta check behind portals. Yeah, I straight up do not know where this thing is. Oh, yeah, that's where it was. It was hidden back here. Weird. I feel like I've been everywhere. I'm pretty tired of, maybe I'm just losing it. Hidden. I don't even remember that secret. I'm sorry to see these guys back. Also, I feel like I should have made that. And it didn't even let me keep the key? Okay, that's a pain. I'm a little too tired to do one of these real long ones, but we can try the Crystal Flight. Oh boy, here we go. This one definitely looks cool. That was a fuck up. Now I have no idea where those guys are. That last dude sucks. Oh, come on. And they just vanish. What kind of shit is that? Oh, that one was way easier than the others because I fucked up pretty bad and still succeeded. I'm gonna go take on Blowhard. Does it say confronting Blowhard? It just doesn't say. Yeah, it sure does. That's cool. Metal is the best. Altair.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in Crystal. And, neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Thanks for the assistance. Ah, glorious. Couldn't have been more helpful. A lot of gems for a boss level. These bosses are terrible. Oh! There it is. Oh, look at my trophies. Got 14% of the trophies in this game. Oh, I have not flamed 10 sheep in Stone Hill. Do a loop around an arch. How the hell would I do that? Oh, man. Oh. Oh. I'm so gonna get a platinum for this game. I really should probably go to bed now, since I'm pretty tired, and I'll probably have a pretty long day tomorrow. I'm thinking I might do one more. I'll be back. Just a minute. Have it in passive mode and have active in passive mode. That's hilarious. I couldn't even remember. I couldn't even tell if I was in the reignited music or not. That's how close it is on this level. I actually like the jump while you're charging significantly better in this game than in the original. I never expected to like any of the mechanics more in this game than the originals, but I think I do. From what I remember, High K's was pretty crazy. Wow. What was I thinking? They look significantly different than they did before. So is this music like exactly the same as the Treetops song? Because it sounds remarkably similar. That intro, the doo 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 doo. I've heard it many times in the eye caves. I mean the treetops. Oh man, there's those guys. Oh, drilled. I'm almost dead.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
I will. Oh man, the fairies are there to protect me.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
That's right, I'm coming for you. Oh man. Look at all this crazy shit. Egg thief over here. Yeah, I hope those fairies are down here. There they are. Thanks, girls. Oh wow. Making some new ground. Alright, let's do it. Oh! Oh. Alright. Well. I know I gotta deal with the spiders, so I think there was something else. Let's see about these spots. know for sure I can get up there, but we're gonna give it a shot. Damn it. Uh-oh. You bastard. Oh man. That's right. Yes. Wow, he looks awesome. Spyro getting some action. Wow, he looks great. Impressed by how quick I did that. Oh. I missed a dragon and 100 gems in the eye caves. How could I have not realized that? I'll have to go back. What could I have missed? It wasn't the spiders. Big loop to do, my friend. Look at that. Damn, the spiders are back in. This level's pretty vast. It's one of these jumps I missed. Probably so. Like this, for instance. No, I did not. Oh man, that was close. And of course I'm missing one blue. Ah.
Try combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
That I have done.
Hi, Spyro.
Hey. Anyway, let's see. I mean, it could be anywhere. There we go. With that, guys, I think that is gonna be it for me tonight. I've had a blast playing this game. It has definitely lived up to everything I wanted it to be and more. I can't wait to keep going, and I can't wait to get to the next two games after the first one. I'm gonna platinum this game for sure, and that's very exciting because I've never platinumed a game before, and it's really cool for the first game I platinumed to be Spyro. But that will continue in the next episode. So thank you for joining us, everybody, from Wildfire Gaming. This is SlowBurne. I'll catch you in the next one.